Tonight in Rockland, I'm going one-on-one with Jeremy Prophet. I've known Jeremy for well over 15 years. Wrestled him over a decade now. I know him very well. He's made me who I am today. I've learned a lot from him. I bring the violence every time I go to that ring. Because of him, he motivated me. He pushed me to be the very best I can be. But I realize if I want a spot here in GNW, I have to go through the best. And Jeremy is the very best in GNW. Tonight, Jeremy, you know my violence, but it's going to be the beginning of the end for one of us.
Great North Wrestling GNW, November 5th, 2017 here in Rockland for Afternoon of Champions. We're starting off hot and heavy with our first matchup, Prophet versus Genesis. Prophet going for a handshake. Garmami, I am excited to be here tonight. What a stupendous card we have for all of our fans. I mean, what matchup are you looking forward to tonight?
Well, this one right now, because Jeremy Prophet's on it. Jeremy Prophet, the best Canadian wrestler in wrestling. Let me rephrase it. Oh, he just slapped Genesis. He just slapped the Sega out of Genesis. How you like that, Dr. Bob? Jeremy Prophet, the best professional wrestler in Canada. Everybody knows it. And Sega Genesis over here might be assuming he's got some blast processing. He ain't got nothing, because Jeremy Prophet is gonna slap him around like the biatch that he is, Dr. Bob.
Well, you said it, definitely. Genesis, though, let's not take that off for granted. He has been a veteran of this ring, of the Canadian wrestling scene.
Ow, look at that suplex.
Slingshot her off there.
How you taking that one, veteran? Look at that suplex by the elite right there.
Oh, knee to the side of the head, that knee shiver. Wow.
The man that knows victory, the man that understands the mindset of victory, Jeremy Prophet.
Drop kick to the floor. We've got Genesis reeling. Genesis has been on many GNW shows previously, so not new to our Prophet. Maybe just a little bit step ahead. He's not afraid to bend the rules when needed. He can get vicious.
Hey man, I gotta say, Genesis, outstanding physique, very imposing character. Great in-ring performer, not taking anything away from him. But is he a two-time Canadian champ?
Is he the longest reigning Canadian champ?
So that's why Jeremy Prophet's the man, and that's why, you know, everyone out here right now is honored to be watching this match, Dr. Bob. They're granted the opportunity to see the best in the business do his business, if you know what I'm saying.
Thank you, President of the Jeremy Prophet fan club.
Hey, you're in the fan club too, aren't you? The secretary?
He's setting up. This is a precarious predicament, setting up for a suplex on the ring apron. Nothing good can come of this. Genesis up. Oh! Landed straight on his spine. That was a nasty, nasty move, and I think Prophet has the advantage, solidified his advantage if he didn't already have it before. He definitely has it now. He's got Genesis just reeling from that. Speaking about the Canadian Championship we were talking about before, we have PCO and Hannibal tonight. That huge GNW Canadian Championship match. We have the Women's Championship of Canada. Lady Yasmin defending it against Lani Yolanda. In that battle royal, of course, for the world's television champion. We will crown an inaugural champion here tonight in a 25-man battle royal. Oh, big senton! You see, both of these men have a good shot at becoming the first world's television champion. Prophet, as we've spoken, Garmami, is definitely potentially one of your odds-on favorites tonight.
No doubt, and guess what? He signed to Cage Wars 2, which is happening Saturday, May 12th at the Brockville Memorial Center. Make sure you get your tickets at ticketweb.ca, and make sure you go to greatnorthwrestling.ca to find out more information, and make sure you subscribe to the Hannibal TV on YouTube.
Follow all the reaction on various social media. Right now, following the action, referee Jamie Hitzman telling the opponents to get out of the corner.
Dr. Bob, tell us a little bit about Genesis over here.
Oh! Well, I can tell you just got kneed or kicked in the stomach. Sit up, powerbomb! This might be all. Profit going for the pin. Genesis has been around the block, like I said, a veteran of the Canadian scene. He has what it takes. He hasn't reached the upper echelon of GNW, but he's got all the tools that size, deceptive strength. You talk about strong man, Genesis is definitely one of the strongest men that we've seen in GNW.
He's got a presence too. He's got a very imposing presence.
All that being said, I don't know if he can match up with Jeremy Prophet, who has these longest reign as a Canadian champion all time here at Great North Wrestling. Not many men who can stand up to Prophet. Abdominal stretch, beautifully executed. Look at the chop hand imprints in the chest.
Hey man, that's Jeremy Prophet, brother. That's Jeremy. If you're watching this right now, you people better understand. That's Jeremy Prophet doing the business.
Look at the contortion and the angle of his body. Prophet's left leg draped over so Genesis can't move. All the pressure being pulled back on the arm. All that across your right side of your body. What a tremendously painful move.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why Dr. Bob's one of the best pro wrestling commentators in Canada. Look at that, narrating that story. Dr. Bob, it's great to work with you.
It's always a pleasure as well. It's not a pleasure. It's the beating that Genesis is taking. Oh! Double chop to the back. Speak to wrestlers, that's one of the least favorite things for them to get in the ring.
This man and his explosive power. Genesis is, how tall is this guy? Like 6'3", 6'4", weighing about 270?
He's got to be around there. That man is an opposing stature, someone you don't want to stand across the ring from. Finally getting a little advantage of Prophet. Finally getting a little bit of his comeuppance. Just like that, Prophet's able to reverse the momentum. Kick to the back of the head, and he's already got the bigger man reeling.
What does Genesis need to do to capitalize on
Long blower! Well, he's got to do something like that, Nawabi. Long blower, back cracker, all the variations of that. What it spells in the end is pain. And Nawabi, I think for once Genesis has the clear advantage in this matchup. He took some terrible moves previously, like that spine right into the corner, but oh! Drop kick off the top, that might be all, hooking the inside leg.
What athleticism being shown by the big man, the versatility of one skill set. You know, GNW always bring you the best competitors, people who are big, strong, agile, and versatile, Dr. Bob.
GNW bringing the best wrestling has to offer here in Canada, bringing the best competitors, and this is just our opening matchup, Nawabi.
There you go.
Got a huge card on for tonight. Let's see if one of these two competitors can win the World's Television Championship.
Setting him up for a choke slam. Oh, wow!
Oh!
Catches him right into triangle choke. Setting up for a triangle choke, I believe. Armbar variation, triangle choke.
Whoa! He's got that deep. See him hooking it behind with his legs.
Jeremy Prophet, with his martial arts experience, applying a triangle choke, and he's got an armbar variation there on Genesis. There's no way out for Genesis, Dr. Bob. He's either going out or there you go, he's done.
Referee Jamie Hitzman saw that the competitor was in trouble. He was not responding. As any good ref, you got to call that out for risk further injury to your opponent. Jeremy Prophet making a statement here in the opening matchup of GNW Afternoon of Champions.
That's victory right there by a man who understands what it is to be a winner. Winning Jeremy Prophet.
For those of you who don't know who I am born and bred for combat, Stu Grayson. And tonight, in Great Northern Wrestling, I am making my debut. Oh, it's fancy, isn't it? Because I'm doing my debut against a new guy. His first match in ever. Just his whole life. His whole life. Tonight, that's the one shot he's got. There's one match and he's debuting against me. Against Stu Grayson. Which means that it's his first match and it's last. Because when you're in the ring with me, it's not about winning or losing. It's about survival. Tonight is the only time we will ever see you in the ring. I will break your back. And when you're on the ground looking up to my face and you ask for mercy, I will give you none.
Stu Grayson versus Danny V, the experienced veteran of Grayson, versus a relative newcomer, Danny V. This is a mismatch of epic proportions. We'll see if Danny V's got what it takes to stand in there with Stu Grayson, but I highly doubt it. Garmami, what are his chances?
Well, they're rather slim because he's going up against Stu Grayson here at Great North Wrestling. Great opportunity for Danny V.
Big opportunity for both these members, both these competitors to get on the roster. Danny V struggling side headlock. Not enough strength to keep the much bigger man at bay.
Dr. Bob, tell us a little bit about Stu Grayson.
Well, Stu Grayson's been everywhere. He's been tagging up with Evil Uno around the world in his own right. An excellent singles competitor, picking up wins all around the world. And Danny V catches a huge elbow to the face.
What can you tell us about Danny V?
Well, he likes to be called Beautiful Danny V, Big Danny V, but all those nicknames aside, he doesn't have what it takes, I don't believe, to stand there with Stu Grayson. He better use his acrobatics to the best of his advantage. Look at Stu go! He stops that attempt at a hip toss, puts one of his own. Oh, that might be close to done.
Oh, just knocked him out with a European uppercut.
And just like that, setting up for the Bane Breaker. I always shudder at this. Oh! Folds him in half. And that was academic.
Outstanding.
Stu Grayson dominating, as always.
You're welcome. The anarchy is here tonight in Great North Wrestling. And I hear that there's a television championship up for grabs. Well, you know exactly what I'm gonna go for. But just before that, have a guy named Maximum Testosterone. Yes, I've checked out his Instagram, I've checked out his Facebook, I've checked out his YouTube, and all I can see is him lifting the little girly weights in the gym. Testosterone, more like estrogen. So tonight, Great North Wrestling, get ready for that anarchy.
Hi, Great North Wrestling. This is Max Testosterone, Canada's strongest wrestler. Tonight, there's a battle royal to crown the first Great North Wrestling TV champion. And you know what? I will throw all superstars out of that ring. Even if I have to throw all the referee out of the arena, if I have to flip the ring upside down, I will do it. Because tonight, I'm getting out of the arena with the TV title on my shoulder.
Ad Hutchinson, Max Testosterone. A battle of two behemoths in this ring. Who's going to get the better of the other one? You know what? I'm excited to see this one, Garami.
I totally agree with you, Dr. Bob. GNW fans are very excited to see this match between Max Testosterone, this former strongman competitor who's really impressed many people across Canada with his ability to wrestle, and he's changed his body. He's been training hard. He's trimmed down. He's developed a variety of skills, and he's facing tonight Ad Hutchinson, all the way from England, an outstanding wrestler with a lot of technical ability and an all-around tough guy who's trained with Davey Boy Smith and comes from a family of combat sports athletes, that's kickboxers and grapplers. So this is outstanding match here. GNW, always bring it to you, Dr. Bob.
A mix of styles, and it's going to be a competitive and exciting one for sure. Ad Hutchinson has appeared recently in Impact Wrestling. Actually, a few of our rosters been there. We've had referee Jamie Hisman. We've had Max Testosterone. Hannibal was in the last semi-main event of the last night of Impact tapings in Ottawa. Bound for Glory Week. Who knows what the future holds between connections with GNW and Impact going into 2018. We even have Impact World Knockout Champion Laurel Van Ness here in May at our next Cage Wars 2. But in the ring right now, getting back to the action, Ad Hutchinson. Getting a little overpowered with Max Testosterone. That's no surprise. Strongman in his own right, but I don't think he matches up to Canada's strongest athlete.
You got that right, Dr. Bob. Nobody in this country is as strong as Max Testosterone. You need to follow him on Instagram and see the crazy routines and training routines this man does just to keep up with that strong physique and unbelievable endurance here. Ad Hutchinson.
That's the strength, not the smartest idea to go against Max.
Ad Hutchinson better utilize his grappling skills. And we know he's got some grappling skills, obviously in jiu-jitsu and submission wrestling, and he better utilize them because the power game ain't gonna work for you, Ad Hutchinson.
Oh! An intelligent double leg takedown. Man goes up high, you go down low. Max shrugging him off.
Big knee by the big man. Picks him up like a child. Look at this.
We shouldn't be picking up children too often.
You're
Max
right.
Testosterone looking like he can put Ad anywhere he wants in this ring. Pillar to pillar, post to post. Sending him off with Ezo in the corner splash. We've seen Max Testosterone with high flying even. Overhead belly to belly, that looked easy. And against a big man like Ad Hutchinson, you can just imagine.
He just launched them back to England, Dr. Bob.
Halfway across the whole pond. Max Testosterone glaring, almost beckoning, almost challenging him to get back in the ring.
Testosterone's always bringing it. He's always continuously stepping up in his in-ring abilities. I gotta say, I'm as much as I would rather. Oh wait! Oh, look at this!
The ring apron. I've seen this a few times before. Always effective, always sneaky. Not liking it very much. Ad taking a shortcut. Think he could have kept it in the ring.
Well, Dr. Bob, he needs to take a shortcut. How do you expect him to go toe-to-toe with this beast of maximum testosterone? I mean, the man weighs 300 pounds. What do you expect? You got to get sneaky. You got to get tactical.
Going for the pin, hook to the outside leg. It might have been a 2, might have been a quick 1, we're not sure. Our referee, RJ, doing a good job here, getting on top of the action quickly. Against Max Testosterone, you're going to have to take a lot more of the fight to him.
And let it be known, I mean, Ad Hutchinson's a big guy himself. But look at this. Snap suplex. Goes for the pin.
Another quick kick out. Max not wanting to leave anything up to chance. A quick kick out means you're definitely not going to get the loss. Both these men got to be heavy favorites, I'd say, Garmami, to win it tonight. The GNW crowning of a new world television champion.
Ad Hutchinson showcasing his striking skills right in the corner there, drilling the big man in the gut.
2, 3, 4. Gotta get off of 5. Risk a count out. Risk a disqualification. Sends him to the other corner. That ring must have moved a little bit.
Belly to belly. Oh! Belly to back, that is.
Release German goes for the pin. That might be all.
Maximum Testosterone still in this, folks. He's still in this. We've seen him go. We know he's got endurance for a big man.
See, this is where I agree with Ad Hutchinson's tactics. Front face lock wearing down his bigger opponent, cutting off the air. Who might have the endurance over Max Testosterone, so that's probably what he wants to do. Probably wants to wear him out, tire him out.
You hear that maximum chop right to the jaw. He's got it hooked. He's setting up a Jujigatame, an armbar.
Draped over the ring. Good tactic. Wear his opponent out, surprise him.
Ducks the clothesline. And another one. Belly to back suplex. Release German, as Dr. Bob would say, goes for the hook. Hooks him, but no, can't get the pin.
Release German from the Brit. This is turning surprisingly into Ad Hutchinson's favor.
Scheißer.
He can bring a lot to the table if you want to take Max Testosterone down, but he seems to have found the perfect mix of striking,
there it is,
speed,
Dr.
and
Bob.
submissions.
He's going for the armbar, Dr. Bob. Attacking that same arm, I believe. But the big strong man trying to curl that arm back in. Don't think he can do it. Ad Hutchinson could easily, it looks like he could get a full stretch on that arm, but no.
I don't know if that's it's such an easy task with a man with arms the size of Max.
He's picking him up. Wow!
Sorry, Garmobi, did we mention he's a strong man? Look at him go. A renewed second wind. That kind of Michinoku driver into Testosterone.
Testosterone better keep that pressure going. I think he might get Ad Hutchinson if he keeps this pace up.
He's got to bring his maximum amount of offense. Oh my! Brings him up the hard way. Got him up in the air.
It looks like he's...
Oh!
Reverses into a DDT. Brilliant.
This could be all!
Brilliant counter by Ad Hutchinson. Thought he was going for a guillotine choke.
Well, I don't care how strong you are, what kind of a strong man you are, getting dropped right on the top of your head. That's got to be it.
Ow!
Front flip senton. I mean, this is smart. He's going for quick, rapid pins, trying to tire out his bigger opponent. Like I said, the endurance coming into play.
The agility on Ad Hutchinson, the range of skill sets, it's fascinating to see.
Such a complete athlete, complete pro wrestler.
Definitely.
Excellent strikes.
He's got the tie clinch there, going with the knees to the gut.
Whoa! Gorilla press! That was almost one-handed. Warrior splash!
Shades of the Ultimate Warrior.
Whoa! Ad slips by. That was almost a 3.
Great North Wrestling, always bring you the best action. Make sure you visit greatnorthwrestling.ca for the next upcoming show, and make sure you subscribe to the Hannibal TV on YouTube. Subscribe to that and find us on various social media platforms from Facebook to Twitter and Instagram.
Cage Wars 2, Saturday, May 12, 2018 at the Brothel Memorial Center. Advance tickets at ticketweb.ca. More information on our websites, on our Facebook. Check it out for all the updates. And these two going toe-to-toe. They started from their knees, back up, trading blows. European uppercuts, elbows, big shots and clubbing, blows to the chest and chops.
This is insane.
Listen to those chops!
They're giving 200%. Someone's going to get knocked out.
Neither of these two men are opting for any sort of pins. This is mano a mano. This is a battle.
Both of them are furious. There's a lot of rage in the ring. It's like shades of desperation compounded by anger and rage and frustration. They can't seem to knock the other
referee,
out.
The ring bell, they've counted it. Let's get the official word here. Referee is signaling for a time. The time has expired. Neither men were trying to go for a pinfall victory, submission victory at the end. The time has expired, and these two are ready and willing to go for another 10, 15, 20 minutes, I'm sure.
Hutchinson's pissed. What's Max gonna say?
Max wants 5 more minutes, he says.
I don't understand what he's saying. What is Max saying? Is he saying he's giving up? Is he giving up?
Deplorable. He
Talking
wants
about
5 more minutes. He thinks he can settle this with Ad. He is definitely not saying anything about giving it up.
I think he's saying he's had enough of this.
Listen to this crowd. They want it. They want 5 more.
Just when you thought it was safe to come to the little wrestling match, we come out of the shadows, very first time at Great North Wrestling, the American Mercenaries, and we are matched not against a tag team. They match us up against one individual, a Jerry Bida or something, Jiminy Cricket or whatever. Who cares? I'm going to tell you something. You're going to be in big trouble. I wouldn't want to face one of us, especially not 2 of us.
You got that right. Jeremy Atarim, you know, you got to be victimized today. If you think you're going to get out of that ring alive, I don't think so. If you don't come out alive, you'll come out crippled. I can tell you that, because when you face the American Mercenaries, you got a hell to pay.
Jebediah Tatum versus the American Mercenaries, a handicap matchup, 2 versus 1. Tatum, hat in hand, always having a good time. Guitar not too far away, but you know it's all action tonight. He's got a tall order in front of him. A handicap matchup against 2 large individuals, the American Mercenaries, and I guess this is American Mercenary 1 in the ring right now.
Dr. Bob, I'm having problems breathing because Jebediah Tatum is, dare I say, Jebediah Stankum has been stinking up the place right now. The man needs to take a shower. I believe he's threatening the public health of everyone in this arena at this very moment. What do you mean, this guy? The man stinks. He smells like a freaking farmer. That's because he is a farmer from Renfrew. And don't get me wrong, highly talented wrestler here because G&W only books the best. But this guy needs to book a shower, ladies and gentlemen, because he smells.
And the Ottawa Valley, good people there, I'm sure. You know, Mercenary's trying his luck in the strength game, trying to go for clotheslines, but I don't think that's the way you do it against Tatum. Tatum returned in the favor. Big boy Jebediah is now one to be taken down by a clothesline. Mercenary 1 feeling it. You know, it's a handicap matchup, but I think 2-on-1's the only way you're going to get a fair fight. You got to face Jebediah Tatum. Big splashes in the corner.
Let's not underestimate the American Mercenaries, Doctor. Oh, look at the power on Jebediah Tatum. Did you know he picks up cows in his farm? He just picks them up and lifts them like
I
that.
see the black and white spots on Mercenary's mask, which might come askew right now.
Oh, maybe Tatum's getting a little excited. It reminds him of his time on the farm, picking up those cows and Lord knows doing what. But hey, I'm not taking away from different training methodologies. Of course, strength training comes in many different shapes and sizes and training techniques. We know farmers are strong. Farmers feed cities. And if it wasn't for people like Jebediah Tatum and his hard work on the farm, we'd all be starving, folks. Jebediah Tatum, brother, you're quite the powerhouse, but for the love of, hygiene, take a shower, man, because this place is stinking. I gotta fuck my this is dark out here. Sorry, folks. As I mentioned, whenever I've got this phobia of people stinking up the place, and Jebediah is doing that. I think he should just use that stench as his greatest asset. Monopolize that against the American Mercenaries, folks. You cannot doubt these gentlemen. Although they got a French accent, they claim to be mercenaries. Who knows? They might be from the French Foreign Legion. Drop kick number 1. Oh, he goes in for another one. That was rather predictable, dare I say. No offense. Here's what's not predictable. You ain't picking up Jebediah Tatum, brother. And as I mentioned, he picks up cows, he picks up chickens, he picks up pigs in the farm. Brother picks anything up, It is what it is.
Breathe in the last 2 minutes, Scaroni.
Hey man, I'm having fun out here. I just can't breathe because Jebediah is stinking up the place.
And he knocks Mercenary number 2 out. Mercenary 2, obviously with that martial arts background. We seem to try to go toe-to-toe with Alain Moussi last time they were in Ottawa. Now the Mercenary's taking a breather, unlike Armani on the outside, trying to.
Ladies and gentlemen, let it be known that the Mercenaries are struggling. They're having problems breathing because Jebediah stinks.
No,
clearly.
because they have a mask. Stop exaggerating.
Dr. Bob, they're having problems breathing because Jebediah smells. They forgot to bring their gas mask, because Buddy stinks and they gotta work and it ain't working. You better get back in the ring there, Mercenaries. You call yourself Mercenaries here in G&W. You got to prove yourself against one of the toughest guys from the Ottawa Valley. Yes, that's Jebediah Tatum. The fans love him. They love him all across Canada, Dr. Bob. They love him in Saskatchewan. They love him in Ontario, in Quebec, in New Brunswick. They love Jebediah Tatum. All the rural folks, all the farmers love Jebediah. And you know what? The farm animals like him too.
Elbow drops, leg drop in succession, finally building up a little bit of steam against the farm boy, Jebediah Tatum. Jebediah's going to be in the Battle Royal at the end of the night. Might be able to win that.
You got to be kidding me. They think they can pick him up. That ain't happening, Mercenaries.
No, I do not think so. Almost a slop drop of sorts. A double DDT down. He takes down both of the Mercenaries. This handicap match is not in their favor. As much as you do make fun of Jebediah, there is no discounting his toughness in that ring.
No doubt, Dr. Bob. He is a powerhouse. He's a big man. He's got a lot of potential. I just think he needs to take a shower and get a new look. You know what I mean? Oh! Drives the Mercenary right to the ground.
Takes him back up. He knows it's not enough to pin him. Oh! Incapacitates his partner. Mercenary won.
You can't doubt these Mercenaries, Dr. Bob. They are mercenaries. They're American mercenaries. They ain't no joke. They ain't no joke.
Big one-handed spine buster. Oh! That should be all.
He's got a guitar.
Foreign object. Jebediah Tatum's own guitar. A smoking gun of sorts.
Well, any legitimate mercenary would be able to smash that guitar on Jebediah Tatum, but it appears that our friend here is, not able to do so. And Dr. Bob, may I ask you a question? Why is there baking soda or baking powder coming at?
I think that's sawdust, Mommy.
It should be sawdust, shouldn't it?
Going after Mercenary one. I don't have the answers to that one, but he's giving chase.
Well, it's a good attempt. Maybe Jebediah realizes that he does stink and he needs to look, Jebediah. The baking soda needs to go on your body, bud. Oh, he smashes the guitar and the baking powder. How about you roll in that?
Tonight is one of the biggest nights of my life. Not only in 2017 I accomplished being the Canadian heavyweight champion, but tonight in the Battle Royal, I have the chance to become the first ever television champion. Now, I'm not going to take this opportunity lightly. I got my eye on the prize. And with the Queen of Spades, the King of Heart, and the Aces of Eight, there's nothing out there that can stop Wes Brisco and the Aces and Eights. GNW, I'm coming for that television championship, and be ready. Make sure you have it nice and shiny.
Dr. Bob here with Garmami. Went up for the next big fight with Wes Brisco versus Idris Nawabi.
What's his name again? Idris Nawabi?
Idris Nawabi. We've talked about this before.
Say it again?
Idris Nawabi. And Wes Brisco looking very confident in this ring.
As always, Dr. Bob. He's always confident. He's a winner. Big kick to the gut.
You can already see the size differential between these two competitors. Not a very even fight, but we'll see what Idris has to offer. He's got a big heart. Will it be enough? Oh, to get on against Wes Brisco and his dirty tactics.
Well, he's getting clobbered right now. I think he better just quit. He better do the right thing. You know, he's in GNW right now, facing against Wes Brisco, and Brisco's got Valentin out there, and my homeboy, Dark Cash.
Big fan you are.
Everyone's a fan of Dark Cash, one of the smartest men in the professional wrestling business.
Both these men are scheduled to be in the Battle Royal. Wes Brisco and Idris Nawabi. We will see. Oh, what state Idris is going to be in. If he takes many big impact moves like that back elbow, I don't think he's going to be able to make it.
Wes Brisco is on fire right now. He's not giving this kid any chances at all. He's not letting him stand up. He's not letting him breathe. He's just looking at him and humiliating him because, you know, the reality is he's in there with very experienced. Oh, he got lucky there with that drop kick.
Ooh, but it's set just to anger the man. He rebounds off and nearly takes his head off with that clothesline. Look at that face. Evil intentions in mind. Back to his pendant, a cravat, and knees. Well, you've seen this plenty of times. It is effective.
It's over for Idris. Swinging neck breaker. I gotta say, it's over for Idris. He should just tap out, give up, and go home.
No matter the result, Wes Brisco is booked for May 12th, Cage Wars 2 in Brockville. But of course, tonight will be the huge main event for the GNW World's Television Championship in that 25-man Battle Royal.
Oh, you see that? He just bounced him off the ring.
Threw him like a sack of potatoes.
A sack of yams, Dr. Bob. A sack of yams. Idris Nawabi Yams. That's his new name, Yams. He got dropped like a sack of yam. It's over. He's hooking him. Lateral press. Got the leg. Got the pin. Wes Brisco.
I don't think Idris will be able to continue tonight with a Battle Royal, but Wes Brisco.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has finally arrived when MVP one more time climbs through those ropes in that ring he calls home, but this time he's bringing family with him into that ring. And after 8 long years away, 8 long years away, I'm gonna say it one more time, 8 long years away, Misty Haven is back. And might I say, finally.
Finally, I am back and I'm excited. And you know what? I have my old bag of tricks still with me. And not only do I have my bag of tricks, and not only do I have MVP in my corner, but I have the town of Rockland backing me up. So you know what? Tonight I'm excited and ready to lay down the beating.
I love it.
Today in Rockland, Ontario, we make our big debut against Michael Von Payne and the returning Misty Haven. Now if we were betting people, we probably would put money on Misty Haven. She's from around here. Yeah. She hasn't wrestled in forever. She's got the whole crowd behind her. But there's one thing she doesn't have that I do. And that's the mountain Vanessa Craven, the largest woman in GNW, the most dominant wrestler in GNW, and no returning star can take on the duo of Evil Uno and Craven.
Here in Rockland, November 5th afternoon at Champions, we are in for a treat. This is Dr. Bob, accompanied as always with Garmami. And what do you think of this intergender tag team matchup?
I'm thinking Vanessa Craven and Evil Uno are going to be stomping on MVP. And what's her name again?
Misty Haven making her huge return, the wife of MVP. She's retired a little while ago, a few years ago, to raise children, raise a family. But you know what? She's been training hard. She's been getting back into ring shape, and she is here to prove a point that her game is definitely not rusty. This huge tag team matchup, MVP, Misty Haven, Evil Uno, Vanessa Craven. This is going to be a big one, fans.
GNW's always putting on great matches as well as showcasing women wrestlers here in Canada. It's great to see GNW, giving women the opportunity to wrestle because they're great athletes and competitors. Speaking in particular about Vanessa Craven.
Of course, but Misty Haven is no slouch. She has had some huge intergender matches, I'm thinking, against the likes of Sexy Eddie, and also been in the ring with some of the premier female talent across the world. Most notably, I remember here in Ottawa, Canada, she did face off against Sarah Del Rey, head female trainer over at the WWE. But you know what? right now, all that aside, she's got a huge task in front of her. The Mountain herself, Vanessa Craven, and the Evil Uno, one of the toughest competitors across Canada, well known in Ontario and Quebec, travel the world. And it's going to take a lot from her to step up to these two. I don't know if her game plan is going to be to fight them face on or tag in her husband, MVP. Looks like Uno doesn't want any part of her.
The referee better push that, whatever her name is, out of the way there.
Misty Haven.
Misty Haven's dangerous. Misty Haven is like a crazy raccoon here.
You could say that. Misty Haven has been training incredibly hard. This is her pride and joy to be back in the ring. An incredible moment for her. I was very happy talking to her in the back.
Big elbow by Evil Uno. Mocking the fans here, Dr. Bob. Oh!
Japanese arm drag over the top. A pair of them.
That's what I mean, she's dangerous. You gotta be kidding me. What, she's not gonna suplex him.
The bigger, heavier man. Powder out here, MVP scaring off the other tag team. Misty Haven and MVP looking dominant in the ring right now.
If you're watching this right now, make sure you hit like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe to GNW, make sure you watch thehannibaltv.com, and guess what, Dr. Bob, we're also on Twitter. Our handle is GNW Wrestling, so make sure you follow us on Twitter.
Some great content across the social media platforms that I follow regularly. All these wrestlers are gearing up. All of the GNW roster wants to be on that next show. But you know what?
Here comes
They've
your
got to
boy.
get past this matchup.
Here comes your boy MVP. Why don't you tell us a little bit about MVP, Dr. Bob?
Devon Patron, he's been here since the start of GNW, since its inception in 2007. And he's been every up-and-comer here. He's been some of these, especially people like Evil Uno when he was younger and still becoming a rookie. This guy knows the mat game.
He's getting clobbered right here by the Mountain. Ah, look at that. Right, head first right in the top turnbuckle.
Oh, overhead chop. Vanessa Craven is not someone to be taken lightly.
Just tap out, MVP, tap out.
Forget the intergender labels. Anybody trying to match up with Vanessa Craven. Huge mountain to climb, no pun intended.
She's having fun out here. She's stomping on MVP, going for the pin.
Looks outside leg and MVP kicks out there.
Dr. Bob, MVP should do the right thing. He should just give up. He should just give up.
That is not happening with MVP and helping out the return of Misty Haven. You know they're going to fight tooth and nail in this one. Neither team will tolerate a loss.
Well, they're in for a rude awakening in this MVP Misty Haven combo and this her comeback. Well, you know what? Her comeback's going to get clobbered here by Evil Uno.
Oh, big spine buster. Evil Uno making his debut here in GNW, but Craven knows this ring very well. She was in that huge ladder match to crown GNW Women's Championship of Canada. Lady Yasmin won earlier this year. She came very, very close to winning that one. Get back up the ranks, obviously, and take back what she thinks is hers. The GNW Women's Championship that she had in each. You know what? It's going to be a big uphill battle, but someone like Vanessa Craven is always one big win away from being back in contendership. Evil Uno with his thunderous chops being delivered to his chest and goes for that shortcut, raking the eyes. There's a reason they call him evil.
He's an evil genius. What do you want? He's brilliant.
Plenty of his matches previously. Uno knows exactly what he's doing in that ring. He will take a beating. He will give out a beating. He will take those shortcuts as needed. He's going for the win here tonight. He doesn't care about Misty Haven's return, let me tell you.
He might not have a six-pack, but you better believe the man's got cardio and endurance. Catches the kick. Come on, Evil Uno. Do it.
That trademark neck breaker. A little nefarious, a little devious, a little laughing at the referee.
The ref should get a raise for that one. Brilliant move by Evil Uno.
I don't think that was exactly legal. The ref will allow it.
Oh, he's
disgusting!
She shouldn't wipe her face. That's honorable.
Almost a quick 3 count. There's a neck breaker across the knee for his troubles.
Misty Havens pissed.
Well, she did get spit in the face. I don't know how you'd react to that.
A lot of people want to be spat on by Evil Uno. Just so you know, he is evil. He's a legend. They love him out here. Get over it, Dr. Bob.
I'm sure the audience would agree. And again, MVP. His leg caught and cuts a big punch.
Brilliant. I love this tag team, Dr. Bob. They're awesome. GNW always bring you the best. And guess what?
Misty Haven look a little outmatched right now.
Here it is. Bam.
Running cannonball in the corner. That might be it. Going for the pin.
Don't kick out MVP. You ain't got
Kicks
nothing.
out.
MVP's got nothing left, Dr. Bob. He's getting clobbered out here by Evil Uno and the Mountain, Vanessa Craven.
Wasn't sufficiently worn down. You gotta say, Evil Uno and Vanessa Craven, with a limited tag team experience with each other, are proving to be the more efficient team. They have cut a few corners, but big chop misses. Does not hit the intended opponent.
Come on, guys. Synchronize your moves. Oh, no. Shame on you, MVP. How dare you.
Goes tumbling over the top. Misty Haven's time to shine. Clothesline.
Where's she getting this power from?
Here comes a third one. Evil Uno doesn't know where he's at.
My fans are going nuts. Oh, no. That ain't right, Dr. Bob. That's humiliating. That is not right.
All's fair in love, war, and wrestling. She got spat on, and, well, you got a little just desserts there.
But that's Evil Uno. He can do whatever he wants.
Crucifix. No, turns it over. Pins him.
Man, she's quick. I got to say, I'm impressed.
See how Haven's always been an impressive wrestler, one of the premier female athletes in all of Canada. It's a joy and a pleasure and an honor to be here to call her return. Goes for the quick pin.
How much did she pay you to say that, Dr. Bob? I know you're taking money.
Not a cent. It's absolutely a pleasure to be here. I'm looking forward to this match. I know you're cheering on for Uno, but, you know.
And Vanessa Craven. Come on.
You know, a lot of the fans, and you can hear them right now, they're really behind Misty Haven.
She's a hometown girl. She's from Rockland.
Absolutely. They love their own here, but Misty Haven would be a favorite anywhere she goes.
There you go. Pick her up and slam her. Come on, Mountain.
Not enough to topple the Mountain.
She's biting her hand.
Taking a page out of Evil Uno.
What is the referee doing here? Is he officiating or what? He's biting Vanessa Craven's hand, Dr. Bob. Don't you think there's something wrong with that?
All's fair.
Dirty tactics.
Where's Uno? Isn't in this ring right now. He should be on the apron. Signaling, nope, not too fast. Not so fast here from Misty Haven.
She's going to go back into a corner. Oh, no! Reverses the slam. I think he was going for a DDT.
Bounces off the canvas. Uno not looking so tough. A short-handed tactic. Knowing MVP wouldn't gang up against Vanessa Craven. The heavy striker that is Evil Uno, well known for his punches, just topples MVP over.
Does the P in MVP stand for pest? Most valuable pest? Because he's getting squashed. Oh! Double clothesline by the pest. I mean, what does the P stand for, Dr. Bob?
Stands for pain, but look right now, looking like a pouncing. Got her over the shoulders. Oh! Nails down with an F5 right on her face.
That was impressive. Oh, super kick to the face. Come on, Evil Uno, get up. Get up.
Misty Haven back in. Huge signature tornado DDT. Vanessa's outside. This could be all.
Kick out, Uno.
What a win this would be.
Kick out.
3. Misty Haven making her triumphant return to wrestling here in GNW. G&W fans, Channel Z viewers, I'm happy and excited and overjoyed that you got to see Misty Haven pick up the win here tonight. What a match, what a return for her.
Make sure you check out the next show, 2018. Check out greatnorthwrestling.ca for more information.
PCO's biggest day of his life because I've got the chance to do what Dino Bravo have done in the past, being the Canadian heavyweight champion. And a lot of people have been comparing me with Dino Bravo in different generation. Now it's my time, it's my chance, and it's just too bad for you, Hannibal, that you're in my way, and you are the Canadian heavyweight champion. You're a sadistic, crazy, vicious wrestler, but tonight you're facing PCO, and on top of that, I'm gonna win the Battle Royal and bring back home a second title with me, which is the World Edible TV title. So, 2 titles back home with me. PCO, that's a promise.
The GNW Canadian Championship is on the line. 2 seasoned veteran, 2 of the most dangerous men in professional wrestling. PCO, the all-around wrestling machine, the submission machine, versus Hannibal, the Death Dealer. What a title matchup we have here, folks. Garmami, who's your favorite going into this one?
Well, it's tough to say, Dr. Bob. Both competitors here are very, very versed, obviously, in professional wrestling, but they happen to cross-train in various martial arts styles. So tonight, it's going to be a very exciting match, obviously. I think it may go to Hannibal, the Death Dealer. Obviously, he is younger, but PCO has been putting in the work. He has been training, cross-training in various styles of grappling, from BJJ to striking styles like Okinawan karate, Kyokushin karate, and it's going to be exciting to see this. Obviously, Hannibal's going right for that single leg takedown. Did you know he was a single leg takedown expert?
What great information, Perma. I mean, I don't know about you, I've got goosebumps. What a matchup. When I saw this one down on paper, when I saw the announcements for this one, I was already revved up. It's been weeks, and finally, wow! Gets him onto the ground, front face lock. He dropped toe holded him over there, spun him around. It was actually almost too fast to call. What amazing technical wrestling capabilities both of them have.
What power, too. Keep in mind, Hannibal's a big dude. The guy's about 6'4", 260. He moves like a guy who's like 160. You know what I mean? Extremely agile, very, very quick and dynamic. It's deceiving how athletic this man is. And let it be known, PCO is extremely versatile. This is why it's tough to call, Dr. Bob. This is why Great North Wrestling...
It's an amazing matchup. Only G&W can bring you action like this. Wow, I'm loving this so far. I've always been a fan of technical wrestling, my favorite style, as much as and often as I see the high flying, some of that hardcore wrestling, all that. This is by far my favorite, and it's a pure pleasure to watch this go on so far.
Look how he just rotates from a side lateral press to north-south.
You know what,
just
Hannibal?
Flowing.
Hannibal doesn't get paid by the hour. The faster he can put PCO away, the faster he can move on to his next challenger, win or lose. He will be facing Haku on May 12th at Cage Wars 2. That announcement blew us away that we just heard a few minutes ago. Haku, the most dangerous man in the history of professional wrestling. A champion everywhere he's been. WCW and WWE seen a lot of him as a monstrous Meng or Haku. A lot of success in Canada. And you know what? Tag Team Championships wins with Andre the Giant, who, by the way, was the only man, Andre being the only man he said he was ever afraid of. Haku. You know what? The Death Dealer, Hannibal, voluntarily wanted this match. I don't know what kind of mindset you have to be to take on the scariest, most dangerous man in wrestling.
Fearless. Hannibal the Death Dealer is fearless. He has no fear in anyone that stands in his way. As he's clobbering PCO with those vicious elbows, Hannibal the Death Dealer is fearless, and he's going to be facing, as you mentioned, unanimously across the board, one of the most dangerous wrestler of all time, the toughest, as you mentioned, Haku. And I'll tell you what, when that tonguing death grip is applied on Hannibal the Death Dealer, I think Hannibal's going to either pass out or tap out. No offense, Hannibal the Death Dealer, because Haku's a true legend. And what an exciting event. 2018 is looking really exciting for GNW as PCO clotheslines Hannibal. You know what this means?
Suicide dive! What a maneuver!
Fans are going crazy out here. Whenever PCO's on the card, you know he's going to outperform everyone. You know he's going to fly. You know he's going to give 200%.
The drive of that man.
Unbelievable.
Being a veteran as he is, you'd expect a man like that, he should be able to coast and rest on his legacy. But PCO brings, like you said, 200%. Definitely never coasting. Definitely never taking it easy. Every match, he's trying out there to prove himself like it's his first.
And you know, we talk about Haku being tough, about Hannibal being tough. PCO is hashtag tough. We know that.
Wow, chops and headbutts. Oh my!
Dislocated shoulder. What? His shoulder went right in there. Huge fan of PCO's grappling style. He's always adding something interesting to watch, whether it's a arm compression lock.
Oh, going for the pin. Sorry to interrupt you. Almost a 3. The sprawling on the outside has taken its toll on PCO.
And he competes in a lot of grappling tournaments. You know, a lot of people are following him on Instagram, on Facebook, seeing this professional wrestler actively involved in martial arts community, actively training, you know, continuously adding to his game. It's and repertoire. It's outstanding to see that. A true adamant professional, Dr. Bob.
Well, what's it say on the back of his shirt?
Respect.
That is something.
Look at the elevation on that. Look at the
back body drop. His leg catching the bottom of the rope. Respect is something that you earn. That's not given, and PCO has earned every single bit of that. Let's see if this is enough to win him the GNW Canadian Championship. Woo!
So much is on the line right here, right now.
Most prestigious of belts, swinging neck breaker. You know, PCO hasn't had an opponent named for the next show. And who knows, if he can't win the Canadian title here, will be knocked so far down the rankings, he might not have an opponent for the next show. We hope, well, he hopes definitely that PCO can win this one tonight. To change hands the title and can see him face off some great opponents. Either way, Haku and Hannibal will be facing off each other May 12th. That is signed and sealed.
He's going all the way to the top. He's going all the way to the top. The fans are popping for this.
Oh!
Hannibal, like an animal, just jumping on the prey, not even giving him a chance to get up all the way.
That's what you got to do against a guy like PCO.
No doubt.
You can't give him an inch to breathe.
No doubt, Dr. Bob. Great North Wrestling always bring you the best. Make sure you visit greatnorthwrestling.ca. Make sure you subscribe to the Hannibal TV on YouTube. Find us on various social media platforms from Facebook to
Superplex! Top rope superplex. Watch that, Garmani.
Oh! And another one right on the back, man. His back, PCO's back is taken up.
I don't know how much grappling can help you out there. All that experience, all that cross-training in different martial arts isn't going to prepare you for a top rope superplex.
No, you're right. I mean, when you land, the air leaves your body and all you feel is pain. And that's what Hannibal the Death Dealer loves to do. He loves to bring that pain, to grind it out. As he goes for the pin, PCO's still in there. PCO's still in it. Hannibal's slightly losing his mind. He can't understand how PCO... Wait. Is he going all the way to the top, Dr. Bob?
Might be trying for that elbow drop we've seen.
You gotta be kidding.
Oh, top rope splash, up front elbow drop, misses. We've seen that with mixed success in the past. That might have been a high-risk maneuver too much. And this might be a turning point for PCO to get some of his win back. Get back on the offense.
What's up with Hannibal, man? I think he's lost his damn mind. He's out here challenging Haku, flying off the top rope. He's a friggin' super heavyweight. He's 260. He's jacked, man. He's a freak.
The maniacal death dealer is definitely inching closer and closer. What I call insanity. That man has never been stable.
True that. Look at these chops.
Wow!
It's a chop convention.
Has no sound effects, ladies and gentlemen. Those are just...
Oh!
hands and fists flying.
Big Mawasi kick by PCO. He trains in Okinawan karate, Kyokushin karate. Very vicious style of striking. Big clothesline by PCO.
These fans are loving it. Listen to their roar of approval. These two men, and how can you not love it? These two men giving it all. You know what's going to be left of them to face off in Cage Wars 2, Saturday, May 12th, 2018 at the Brockville Memorial Center. Like we said, tickets, advanced tickets at ticketweb.ca. And like we were talking about previously, you know what? GNW hasn't had a history in Brockville. Last time Hannibal was there, he beat Giant Darko with the Road Warrior Animal in his corner at the Brockville Memorial Center 2015 in a capacity crowd. WWE's been there before with Undertaker and Giant Gonzalez and the Steiners, both of whom have been GNW. I'm just rounding off all these names to say that Brockville has had a storied history of wrestling, and 2018 will be no different. With GNW coming in, raining down the punches, PCO keeping up his advantage.
Making it rain, Dr. Bob. He's making it rain right on Hannibal, the Death Dealer.
Hannibal better hope he has better success. Oh, giant belly to back. Better success against Haku.
And I think Hannibal's done. I think he's finished.
What's going to be left of him to face off the dangerous, the always ravenous Haku and Brockville.
Picks him up here. Fireman's carry.
Whoa! Finley roll. PCO loves setting this up for. I was about to say loves setting this up for a corner splash. Sometimes that cannonball. We'll see what he has in store for Hannibal.
Well, sir, I think you're right. He's got him in the corner there. He will be climbing up. It looks like the fans are cheering for him. They're cheering for PCO.
Derek Carwillette. There he is, John Vader bomb! Catches knees in the abdomen.
He's setting him up. Sacrifice powerbomb. Hannibal the Death Dealer. Oh no! Look at that. He hooked the leg. What a counter! Reversal. Makikomi reversal. Oh! Right to the gut by Hannibal. Right by PCO. Excuse me. Throws him in the corner. Massive clothesline. Followed up with that classic DDT in the middle of the ring. Goes for the pin. No, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. You kidding me, right? Dr. Bob, he could be going for the pin.
That's a far away from the corner. I don't know if I agree with PCO, but he is the veteran.
He's a rational thinker, but I believe this is slightly irrational. He could have gone for the
cannonball! That is it! That's gotta be it! We have a new champ! New champ! New champ! GNW Canadian champion! Pierre Carlouet, Quebecer, Pierre, whatever you call him, he is the champ! Look at Hannibal!
Hannibal looks like he's going through.
He's incensed!
He's losing his mind. His mind is disintegrating.
This might be the tipping point. We've been seeing a man go crazy over these past months. This might be it.
Look at the agony on that face. My God. This man is just so much pain in his face there, Dr. Bob. It's like someone just ripped his heart out.
Well, his heart was that GNW Canadian Championship. And look at PCO, our new champion.
Oh wait, Hannibal's grabbing the belt. He's not gonna give it away, Dr. Bob. He ain't giving it away. Give it away. Give it away now. He's not giving it away.
He might be presenting it.
This ain't no Red Hot Chili Peppers, Dr. Bob. He's not giving away that belt. Oh wait, he's going for the show of respect by Hannibal the Death. No, wait a minute. He just smashed his face with the belt.
No, the man has lost it. I was so excited for this title change, this huge match. And a new champion, always exciting.
What a madman, what a loco, what a psycho. Hannibal the Death Dealer, this maniacal madman is smashing PCO with the belt yet again.
I always thought he's crazy to accept the challenge from Haku. But this just seals the deal.
Get him out of there, get this wild animal out of here.
Commissioner Maloney, referee.
He's busted up. He's busted up.
Fans, we hate to see this.
You got the blood everywhere.
Fans, we apologize. This is not what GNW stands for. We are sorry.
It's a massacre, Dr. Bob. Hannibal the Death Dealer. That's why they call him the Death Dealer, man. That's what he deals in. Death.
Wow. Well, our new champion there, he doesn't look like much of a champion, unfortunately, but our new champion, PCO style. La, 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 la.
He's raining hemoglobins right out here. Blood everywhere. Look at all that drip dropping blood.
I don't know if we need the cameras this close to this. What a sight.
Hannibal the Death Dealer has lost his damn mind, ladies and gentlemen. Great North Wrestling fans, Hannibal the Death Dealer has officially gone mad.
That's what you deserve.
Hannibal! Hannibal! You crazy bastard! You crazy animal! You crazy psychotic! You handshake me! You gave me a handshake! You gave me the Canadian heavyweight title that I deserve because I beat you 1, 2, 3! But you know what? Payback is a bitch, brother! Hannibal! I'm gonna get you back! I'm gonna get you back! Not for the title, for personal issue! PCO style, motherfucker!
Tonight, I return to Great North Wrestling to enter the 30-man Battle Royal for the Hannibal TV television title. And in this very arena, the same arena where I defeated the legendary Bushwhacker Luke, I'm gonna enter that ring and I'm gonna throw elbows and knock people out, breaking eardrums, just like I did to that little girl, Canine, back in Smith Falls. And when I'm done that, I'm gonna take 28 other men and one girl, toss them over the top rope, because I'm Pretty Boy Preston Perry, and I am not just another pretty face.
We're joined by one of the toughest performers in Great North Wrestling. We've seen her fight in a ladder match and take some brutal shots, but she was very resilient. She was very tough, mentally and physically. Probably one of the toughest competitors. I must say again, Black Widow Eve.
Yes.
So you're competing as one of the only females in this
female.
battle royal.
Yeah.
There are 29 men and one female, and you're in it. How do you feel about that?
I feel great, and I don't win the last match with the four-way ladder match with the other girls, and a women's championship is not for me. I think I can have more than just a women's championship. So maybe I'm not the more bigger, the more tough, because it's all big guys in this Royal Rumble, but I'm sure I can do something to have the belt.
The very tough, the very talented Black Widow Eve, who's partaking in the Battle Royal here for the first ever crowning of the Great North Wrestling Television Championship.
So great to be here with the Great North Wrestling. Thank you for having us, sir. We appreciate it. And I got some good news and I got some bad news. The bad news is tonight at Bound for Glory, it's sold out, so if you don't already have your tickets, that's unfortunate. I apologize. The good news is that I'm in an X Division 6-way for the X Division title, and I'm going to bring that title back home to Canada where it belongs. Hey, you know what? Who likes free stuff? Okay, this means right here, Impact Wrestling Feature. It says, redeem as soon as possible for one ticket at the Aberdeen Pavilion between the dates of November 6th and November 10th. That's our national television tapings. Can we do this? Can you win some free tickets? Who wants some free tickets?
And somebody's gonna take it. Their Handle TV title, folks. That's right. 30 men are stepping in, only one stepping out with the title, folks.
And when the Madman Taylor takes it,
yeah, we know. Yeah. But anyways, folks, we're gonna be here tonight. It's going down. 30-man battle royal, the Handle TV title.
My name is Clint Poe, and this is my brother Mark Houston. And together, we are the Axemen. See, last month, we loaded up, we left Old Glory, crossed that border and pulled our truck straight to the Napanee Arena parking lot. We walked through that crowd and we showed G&W why we're the biggest and we're the baddest tag team this side of the border. Tell them, Houston.
Freak Nation, you think that beatdown we gave you in Napanee was something? Wait until Rockland, because we're gonna step in there and introduce a whole world of pain to you. Bring your hammers, bring your bats with staples, whatever, we got our axe handles. We're gonna introduce pain to you.
That's right, Houston. Freak Nation, you don't know the pain that's coming to you. Because when the Axemen get to Rockland, we're gonna chew you up and spit you out.
PCO, my name's John Maloney. I'm the Commissioner of Great North Wrestling. I'm here to inform you you're not going to be participating in the Battle Royale. We have a no blood policy.
What do you mean? This is BS. No blood policy.
We have to think of the safety of the other wrestlers, and that's what we're doing today. Thank you very much.
The main event of Afternoon of Champions for the 25-man Battle Royal here to decide who will be the GNW World Television Champion. Issues and big problems with all these wrestlers here already.
Hey, Freak Nation and the Axemen are going local here. They just eliminated each other. These people have unsettled issues. They're going after each other, Dr. Bob.
We saw what happened at the end of the last show where the Axemen had decimated Freak Nation. They just beeline towards each other. We still have a bunch of huge competitors in here.
Hey, there's the flyboy, Mike Landry. We've got competitors from all over Canada, the U.S. We even have competitors from Africa and the United Kingdom. Great North Wrestling always bring you the best.
Champions and competitors from across the world here are trying to vie for it to be the inaugural World Television Champion. It means a lot on a platform and a stage here. GNW seen across the world.
We got some big names out here like Jeremy Prophet, two-time Canadian champion and the longest reigning champ in GNW history, as well as Brisco, who's a former Canadian champ.
Max Testosterone, Eve, Spoiler, Jebediah Tatum. Both those last two on big winning streaks so far. And Eve, as you might see in there, trying to prove that she's just as tough as her male counterparts here in GNW.
Who do you think is going to win it, Dr. Bob?
Well, definitely not Magic Mary O'Brien, who's just been eliminated.
He's livid.
Preston Perry was eliminated earlier too, and they are angry, upset that they will not be crowned the World Television Champion. You know, it's going to take a lot to beat out 24 other men here.
A lot is on the line, and speaking of men, the only woman in the ring is Eve, as you mentioned.
As I mentioned before, she's still in there in the corner.
She's in it to win it, Dr. Bob. The Black Widow. Hey, we see Mike Landry, the Flyboy.
Max Testosterone looking to have his way. Just push people around. He's got to be my hands-on favorite here.
Okay, folks.
Favorite, definitely.
Let me tell you straight up. You know who's going to win this? Jeremy Prophet. Look at him. He's clobbering the competition. Knee to the face, Dr. Bob.
He's a two-time Canadian champion, the longest reigning Canadian champion. He sure does have an advantage, but this is any person's game.
He just kicked, the Flyboy just kicked our European uppercut. He's got that swagger, that championship swagger.
Genesis, MVP, Harley Davidson. We've got a lot of competitors still in this. Any person can take that championship. A double elimination, 2 feet on the ground. They are out. There goes the spoiler. Well, the action continues. Very hard to call here with Garmami. I mean,
fans are going crazy for this.
And kicks, everything's going on, but the fans are loving the Battle Royal.
It's a slobber knocker convention here as we see Jeremy Prophet with the tie clinch knee to the gut, throws Buddy over. Buddy goes flying. I don't know what your name is, Buddy, but I'll tell you his name matters. Jeremy Prophet.
Notable exceptions, notable absences here. PCO, who we saw earlier, have been not allowed to compete in this match due to excessive bleeding. And the Heartthrobs also were injured from last Hawkesbury show.
Hey, did you smell that? Oh wait, it's Jebediah Tatum. Sorry, continue.
Jeb's gonna hear you one day, you know that.
Well, I hope he doesn't lift his arms because I hear his armpits to put down a horse. Oh! Flyboy!
The big man!
The Flyboy goes flying. Your boy Maximum Testosterone with all that strength of his, using it wisely. And what an elite athlete. I follow him on Instagram. Very impressed by his training regiment.
The UK wrestler you were talking about, in question here. Ad Hutchinson still in this one.
He's going to have to take a serious shower because he's close to that bumbling country boy there. What's his name? Jebediah Stankham? Tatum? Yeah, Tatum. Ow! MVP, thank you very much for that punch. Make sure you disinfect your hands, brother.
MVP got the win earlier in the night with that tag team matchup. He's looking to cap off a great victorious night, becoming the GNW World Television Champion. He's still in there with Genesis going toe-to-toe.
She's vicious. She's outstanding. She might just do it. She might win it tonight.
Tatum and MVP out.
Genesis has got it now.
Very proud of himself.
Come on, Eve.
A lot of competitors been oh! I'm surprised to see that.
She just eliminated Genesis. Outstanding.
Oh, toe-to-toe. The two gigantic men in there. Brisco is still in there. He's been proven to be quite a difficult challenge for his opponents to knock on out.
Well, the fans are cheering for Brisco, but right about now he's getting stomped and destroyed by Jeremy Prophet.
Brisco is
two-time Canadian champion.
Brisco's a former Canadian champion. If anyone can win this match, clearly you got to bank on him and Prophet both being odds-on favorites. Prophet's been impressing me this whole year, but Brisco's been on fire.
Big elbow by Eve, the Black Widow. You can't underestimate her. She's got that warrior spirit. Another elbow right to the face of Jeremy Prophet.
And now we are down to 4 competitors left. Had an inkling that 3 of these 4 would be in there. I kind of knew there would be Brisco, Prophet, and Max.
The top contenders.
Oh, hard spill to the outside. Down to 3, the most powerful wrestlers, strongest wrestler in Canada, and 2 former GNW Canadian champions. Who will become, one of these 3 men will become the inaugural World Television Champion?
Jeremy Prophet. It's got to be Jeremy Prophet. Everybody knows that.
We're crowning a TV champion here because the Hannibal TV, GNW's official YouTube channel, has been popular and is popular across the world with 45,000 subscribers, 31 million total views at this point, and it is growing literally every day. Fans get on it.
Yeah, well, of course they're going to attack Max Testosterone. He's a powerhouse. He's a beast, Dr. Bob. He's massive. He's got the power, but they got to team up together. Brisco and Prophet.
Vicious strikes from Brisco. He's looking good in here. He's lasted with his cunning, with his smarts, with his viciousness to the last 3. He could pull it off, but then again, everyone in this ring has an equal chance.
Look at that double clothesline from the Beast. Fans are getting excited for this. The big man goes flying. The athleticism, always impressive.
We've seen Max come off the top ropes. You know that vertical leap with his strong legs. He can carry himself anywhere in that ring.
Wow.
Brisco taking a chance. Putting an armbar over the ropes. You want to make sure that you don't get knocked to the outside. The wrestler, as smart as he is, he knows what he's doing.
Speaking of smart, look at Jeremy Prophet here taking advantage of the situation. Look at this.
That's what their strategy was, to tip over.
There it is.
Max.
There it is, folks.
Two of the arguably smartest men in GNW. They knew they had to take out the bigger, stronger opponents.
Not only is he one of the best professional wrestlers in Canada, I think he's got the best hair in all of professional wrestling. The dreadlocks, unlike your boy here.
These fans are getting behind Wes Brisco in a big way right now. Look at the fans. You can hear Brisco the chants of Brisco reverberating off the walls here. Wes Brisco, obviously part of the famous Brisco family. Wow. These two are squaring off against each other.
I think they're just cheering for Valentine, his little girlfriend over there. Oh! Look at the athleticism. Look at that.
Skins the cat back in. All the strength in the upper arms.
World-class athlete. Hashtag Jeremy Prophet.
Oh my goodness! These two have almost both been eliminated. What close calls for both of them. Elbows to the midsection, and he wants to suplex his opponent out and win this championship.
Come on, Prophet, reverse this. The fans are really cheering for Wes Brisco out here. Come on, reverse it.
Two former Canadian champions, and who could be the first world television champion? This might be decided right now on the apron.
Almost knocked him out with that back elbow there.
Fans, we're all on the edge of our seats here. You're catching this on YouTube. You're catching this online. I'd be thrilled to hear what you think about this matchup so far.
Great North Wrestling, always bringing it to you. I gotta say, Prophet is known as
Dark Cash!
Prophet is known as a precise striker. He's got that martial arts experience.
Oh, catches him, headbutts! Both! I thought we could have had a Luger Bret Hart situation with both men hitting the outside. It still could happen. They're teetering on the edge. Remember, fans, though, both feet have to touch the floor for an elimination. It can't just be one foot. Whoever is the winner of this matchup will be defending their title on March 3rd at the next GNW event.
Valentine is really cheering for her man right now. So are the fans out here in Rockland. They want to see Brisco win, but Jeremy Prophet ain't gonna let that happen. Brisco blocks the punch, follows with his own punch. And another one.
Oh! Knocking it for a loop. Takes the shortcuts.
Brilliant move by Jeremy Prophet. DDT. Look at the snap on that DDT in the middle of the ring.
Brisco might have lost a few inches of height there. Just got planted.
He lost hair too. Unlike Jeremy Prophet. He's got the dreadlocks. Dr. Bob, don't you wish you had locks?
I do not.
Dreadlocks.
Look at this. The fans are on the edge of their seats, like I said before, because this match has such importance to crown the new champion. They're both up to their feet. Look at the wild look in both their eyes.
Brisco's fired up.
Oh no!
Oh, he's got his girl, Valentine. Valentine.
Despicable.
What do you mean despicable?
Let go of her! Prophet, let go of her!
Wes Brisco, you better do the right thing. Get out of the ring, or else Valentine gets hurt. Be a man, Brisco.
I hate to see it end this way.
Step out of the ring.
He's forcing him to eliminate himself.
Brilliant move by the brilliant wrestler.
I disagree.
Jeremy Prophet.
Wholeheartedly,
I'm telling you, worldwide fans, they know about Jeremy Prophet, his brilliant tactics.
I've never seen a battle royal end like this.
This man is ahead of his time, Dr. Bob. They're going to be talking about him for the next decade or so.
What's Brisco do here? What a disgusting finish this would be.
get out of the ring, buddy.
He's got to save Valentin.
Quit trying to be just get out of the ring. He's trying to be a hero here. Fans are cheering for him. Oh, that's cute. Get out of the ring. We got no time for that. There you go. We got first ever. Wait a minute. He's not putting his foot down.
We've got a good advantage over here. We can see that.
But wait,
it was never finished. Valentin's out of Trouble's way.
But his foot never touched the ground.
This match is not over.
And Valentin's saying she wants to go with the winner.
Referee RJ was there clearly to see.
Oh!
Brisco had not been eliminated.
Brisco's a friggin' cheater. What else?
Oh, super kick! And he's out!
What a deceptive tactic. Shame on you, Will Brisco. Who do you think you are?
Wes Brisco has won the GNW World Television Champion. He is the first champion. What a win, what a match, what a battle royal. Commissioner Maloney in, presenting him with the championship.
Look at the excitement on his face.
Fans are on their feet. Afternoon of Champions continues here at GNW with Freak Nation versus the Axemen. And fans, we saw what happened earlier at that battle royal. These four giants, these four competitors eliminating themselves in the first few seconds of the match. There is no love lost between these two tag teams, and we'll see to what extent they'll go to settle this fight.
Let it be known, Dr. Bob, that the Axemen have come all the way from America to destroy these freaks. These freaks are annoying. I can't stand them. And Mark Houston and Clint Poe are going to regulate the situation right here, right now, once and for all.
Mark Houston in the ring right now. Definitely the bigger of the two. We don't see Freak Nation at a disadvantage very often. But tonight, at least physically, they're at a huge disadvantage.
Look at this freak.
I barely budged him.
What is he thinking? Does he actually think he could take down Mark Houston? Look at the size of Mark Houston. He's a beast. He's ferocious, Dr. Bob. He's vicious.
He's going to need more than that. He might have to bring his bat in the ring.
Don't get me wrong. Freak Nation are extremely dangerous. They're extremely talented. They're quick. But you know what? They're in there with the Axemen. And the Axemen are going to shake down all the trees.
Well, they're chopping down their competition for sure.
They're going to hunt down these squirrels called friggin' Freak Nation. That's what they are, a bunch of squirrels. Run, squirrels, run!
Snapmare holds his opponent down for the tag. Patent Freak Nation offense, wheelbarrow splash! The Axemen showing that they're both fast, quick, and angry, and physical. They're in there to settle this. That battle royal did not finish the feud between these two tag teams. We saw the Axemen attack Freak Nation and Napanee. They're back here to settle it and finish what they started.
I gotta tell you, Mark Houston, Clint Poe, the Axemen, outstanding wrestlers coming from America here to the Great North Wrestling Promotion because they know GNW is where you need to be. We're taking this brawl outside, and this is where the freaks can get super dangerous. This is their domain of madness. You can't underestimate these makeup-wearing freaks from Brockville. They're extremely dangerous, extremely agile, especially when it comes to street fighting and weaponry, Dr. Bob.
These four, the fans, the ref, everybody better move out their way.
Look at this cycle.
Coast to coast. Goes off and splashes with a crossbody. Catapults himself off the ring. Going. There's this. They're headed near the back, it looks like. Where are they going? They're making their way away from down to the backstage.
These guys clearly hate each other here. And Axemen, they better get on it and get rid of these guys because they're ruthless in the outside. They got Freak Nation, as much as I can't stand them, they're extremely talented with street fighting, Dr. Bob. We've seen them before. Oh!
Clint Poe sends an opponent straight into the wall. Freak Nation
I think they're out, Dr. Bob. They're done.
That man's are taking a beating.
Double KO. It's done. They're done.
That might be all. Look at Freak Nation. They're barely moving.
Axemen, they're ferocious and vicious.
We're gonna need a commission. We're gonna need some paramedics out here.
Well, Wes, on behalf of Great North Wrestling, I'd like to congratulate you on becoming the first TV champion.
Well, first of all, it's about time you said congratulations. It's about time you show me respect. But as a true champion, when it's time to show respect, I show respect too.
Thank you very much, Wes. I'm sure you're going to defend it well.
You know I will, with my heart, with my blood.
You guys are looking at the Great North Wrestling Women's Champion of Canada, Lady Yasmin. Tonight I am in one of the biggest matches of my career against Tessa Blanchard and Alani Iolana. Now Tessa Blanchard, I'm not worried about her because she's only famous because of her dad. She didn't really have to work hard for anything. Alani Iolana, on the other hand, we have unfinished business. I don't forget when you tied my hair to the guardrail last match. And I'm gonna make sure you don't walk out with any hair on your head this match. I'm walking into the new year as your Great North Wrestling Women's Champion of Canada.
My name is Ailani E. Olana, and I am from the Fiji Islands. And tonight, I'm going up against two little girls. One, Lady Yasmin, and two, Tessa Blanchard. Now Tessa, I know it's your first time in Canada, but over here we do things differently. And to introduce you to myself, I was trained by Japanese legend Yuki Ishikawa and WWE's own Santino Marella. So these two have taught me the true meaning of strong style, of fighting spirit. And that fighting spirit is what's gonna take me to the top, making me Great North Wrestling Women's Champion of Canada.
Rockland's Afternoon of Champions, and here is one such champion, Lady Yasmin, the defending, always honorable, always fighting champion, the GNW Women's Champion of Canada, with a big rematch against Alani Iolana.
Indeed, and I'll tell you what, you can see that Alani Iolana is fired up because the last time these two met, she got screwed over. Everybody knows Alani Iolana won that match, Dr. Bob. Everybody knows that, but no, they didn't give her the belt. And tonight, she's going to regulate the situation and be crowned champion.
I'm shaking my head here. That was a count-out finish. You know that as well as I do, that a title cannot change hands on a count-out. And on top of that, she had her hair tied to a guardrail, Garmami.
Hey, look, she wanted a new hairdo, okay? Alani Iolana delivered. On top of that, she beat her, and she didn't win the belt. There's outrage all over the country. Okay, everybody knows Alani Iolana is an elite grappler, elite wrestler. I'm not saying Lady Yasmin isn't, but tonight she's gonna get stomped on. She's gonna get a friggin' rolling knee bar out here. She's gonna tap, and we're gonna have a new champion.
You can watch that last snap and knee match.
Look at that, she's going quick, quick finish.
Small package there. They can go for that last snap and knee match. You can watch it here on the YouTube channel, Hannibal TV, and see how that finish ended up. Actually, you know what? A little bit extra here too for fans. This was supposed to originally be a triple threat match with the heavily advertised Tessa Blanchard. Unfortunately, Tessa had to cancel out. She missed her connecting flight, and that's what happened. And that's why we have this rematch with the two of the three initial competitors.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, for anyone who's out there listening with a rational mind, it's clear that Tessa Blanchard did not come because she's a chicken and she's afraid of Alani Iolana. Everybody in Canada knows that. I mean, aren't you on Twitter, Dr. Bob? That's what everyone's tweeting about. Tessa Blanchard, big chicken, couldn't cross the border because she's afraid of the most dangerous grappler in professional wrestling today, Alani Iolana. Quote me on that, brother.
Intimidating one, so who knows if that's true, but we have a...
What do you mean who knows that's true? She's chicken. Tessa, chicken,
for submissions
Blanchard.
early! She's got a crossface hooked in deep! She's really been stepping up her ground game. After that last matchup, she knew that she had to come out the better technical wrestler, and these submissions are a start to that. I don't even know if Elani has the advantage on the ground anymore. We were talking about that last time and a lot about her training background, but here we look, she's almost just got to
she has the tenacity, the experience, and she's, grappled so many times that with so many different competitors that I don't think Lady Yasmin poses a big threat. As a matter of fact, tonight Lady Yasmin's going to get a new hairdo, and she might even leave the ring with a broken arm. We might see.
Lady Yasmin, win or defeat, she's always a competitor in there. Her star is shining bright, and she's been dominant so far, taking on all competitors since she won that championship ladder matchup. Right now outside, she's got the unfair advantage for Elani with Darkash and Valentine.
Darkash, the brilliant manager that everyone wants to be managed by, of course, is only managing champions like Elani Olana. And I got to give up big props to Lady Yasmin, because unlike Tessa Blanchard, she actually showed up here tonight and stepped in with the submission guru that is Elani Iolana from the Fiji Islands. Think about that.
Lady Yasmin is the women's champion of Canada. I mean, she defends her belt against any competitors, Canadian, American, wherever they may be. She's defending here in GNW, the most popular female wrestler in GNW's history.
And I gotta say, Dr. Bob, as much as I always complain about Lady Yasmin, you're right. You're completely right. She's been getting better and better. She's been training harder and harder.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's showing, in the ring, she's getting more vicious and she's got that fire, but I still believe in Elani Iolana.
Well, we'll see what happens. Starting off a little bit of jockeying, some quick pin submissions. It's been very even, but Elani's outside now. Taking a breather, maybe trying to get back to your thoughts here. Here we go, we're at 10 count. Goes for a dive, gets knocked out quickly. Cut off at the path. Elani showing her trademark viciousness, stomping her head or pulling her head right into the mat there and going for the pin. Quick pins are her trademark, and she's bound to frustrate her opponents. Wow! What a suplex.
She never misses that opportunity to go for the pin. Look at that.
That's one thing I am always impressed by. She knows where she is in the ring at all times, and she will go for those wins.
And she hooked both legs, Dr. Bob. She hooked both of them. And now she's driving those elbows, big elbows to the face of Lady Yasmin.
We've been told by GNW higher-ups here that the next show is going to have the huge debut, as you might have seen on Twitter, on social media, of Laurel Van Ness here in GNW. That is going to be a gigantic matchup. Laurel Van Ness from Impact Wrestling, a Knockouts competitor. And when she comes in, this might be the biggest women's match in GNW history for the championship. Whoever of these two competitors can come out with a win. Could it be Elani? Could it be the current champion, Lady Yasmin? Who knows? But Laurel Van Ness has signed on as the next challenger. What a matchup.
Lady Yasmin looks defeated in the middle of the ring. She looks like she's going to give up, Dr. Bob. She looks like she's done being champion. But those pathetic slaps ain't going to work.
Fans ready to fight off Darkash, always antagonizing the crowd.
Well, he was giving that guy life advice, and that guy couldn't take it. Okay, free advice.
Yeah, I don't want.
That's advice. How nice
I don't
he
want
is.
advice from Darkash.
Everybody wants advice from Darkash. Again, brilliant mind, clearly managing the vicious and the tough Elani Olana, who's stomping and destroying Lady Yasmin.
Oh, and that seated dropkick to the back, going for the pin again. Hooks both legs, almost the crown of 3. But Lady Yasmin, always tenacious, kicks out.
We're talking about Lauren Van Ness earlier. Obviously, she was in the last edition of WWE Tough Enough. And she's currently dating Zack Ryder, WWE star Zack Ryder.
Impact started on her own right. And she wants to follow up in the lineage of some Canadian champions in the Impact Knockouts division like Gail Kim, Angelina Love. She'd love to come in here to GNW and pick up another title for herself as well. This is going to be a huge match, an important match, and to have a wrestler of her caliber come to GNW, it's a must-see for all fans, YouTube or live.
Elani's choking her out. She's putting her to sleep, Dr. Bob. It's over.
Trading submissions. Yasmin's almost out kicking like a flopping fish here, just trying to get some life, trying to reach those ropes perhaps.
She's drowning in the deep waters. That's the submission knowledge of Elani Iolana. Excuse my mispronunciation there.
Excited, I know you are, Garmami. A quick chin breaker there. Stunner-like move. And she's just trying to get her wind back. What a grueling matchup this has been so far. She goes for the pin. Not enough to keep down Ilani.
She's grimacing in pain. Lady Yasmin is in a ton of pain out here. She's grimacing in pain, and I think the momentum is clearly on Ilani's side, Dr. Bob.
Wow. Nothing pretty about that one, just a face full of canvas.
She's like a predator stalking the prey. Look at that. Stomps right to the stomach.
That wasn't going to be a 3, but this is more to frustrate her opponent, tire her out. Remember these constant fast pins that I keep referring to. These tire your opponent out. She's doing this on purpose, fans. She knows that these constant pins are really going to upset her opponent, give her the advantage. Sooner or later, even with these double chops, these thrusts to the throat, she's taking the wind out of her opponent. Lady Yasmin might be losing that championship tonight.
She should do the right thing and just give up right now. She's got an ounce of self-respect, Dr. Bob. You know, unlike Tessa Blanchard, she should just give up. It's Elani Iolana, man.
A world-class competitor in her own right. But as we see on the apron, Valentin almost gets caught by the ref.
He's just trying to fix Lady Yasmin's hair, Dr. Bob. Come on now.
Just like they fixed it last show?
Damn right. What, is the ref gonna... What are you doing, ref?
Referee Jamie throwing her to the back. Trying to even this matchup.
This man better focus on the match, okay? I don't know why he's trying to holler at that other chick. Focus on the match, buddy.
Taunting again. Whoa! Vicious knees into the corner. This moves and strikes like these that make GNW the premier women's division here in Canada.
Outstanding suplex. Hooks the leg.
Almost had a new GNW women's champion of Canada, but Lady Yasmin will not give it up that easily.
Elani Iolana reminding the ref that it's 1, 2, 3 because, you know, he can't count to 3, clearly. He must be from Rockland. Anyways, if you're watching this right now, make sure you subscribe to the Hannibal TV for instant updates, and make sure you follow Great North Wrestling on Facebook and Twitter. Our handle is GNW Wrestling. We're also on Instagram and the website, of course, greatnorthwrestling.ca. Always bringing you the best in pro wrestling, shoot interviews, and everything else.
Look at our huge back catalog of matches and interviews, of course, and you can see great matchups like the last matchup, the first between Elani Iolana and Lady Yasmin. This was how it near ended last time. Reversed!
Come on.
Thank goodness we didn't see a repeat from last show. I would have been heartbroken. The fans get robbed out of 2 matches, 2 Women's Championship of Canada title matches. Lady Yasmin obviously studying the tape, knowing what's coming up. She's thinking...
Get your hands off Dark Cash. What is she doing? What is wrong with Lady Yasmin? She's lost her damn mind, Dr. Bob. She's assaulting the brilliant manager known worldwide as Dark Cash. Okay? Do you know how much advice that man gives?
I'm happy Dark Cash is getting exactly what he deserves.
How dare you insult Dark Cash?
I don't know if Yasmin should pay a little more attention to her competitor in the ring.
Shame on you, Lady Yasmin. What kind of self-respecting individual you're attacking a manager?
The #1 competitor, though, obviously distraught over her manager. But resourceful as always.
Elani Iolana should just put on a Juji Gatame armbar and snap Lady Yasmin's arm. Just for doing that. Very disrespectful, Lady Yasmin.
Ducks a clothesline. Ducks another one. Oh! They both hit at the same time and they're both down. The referee gets up to a 10 count. This one is over. I really hope for the fans' sake, for all of our sake, we don't have to see 2 count outs in a row for the championship. Both near motionless on the canvas. The first woman to get up will have the advantage, definitely.
It's got to be Elana. She's got better cardio. She trains harder, Dr. Bob.
Well, whoever does pick up the win, remember, Laurel Van Ness. They can't look past this one, but what a matchup that'll be for the championship.
Come on.
Overhead chop!
Get out of the corner, Elani.
Little taunting on her own part.
She's looking great.
Big spinning back kick. Her trademark in the corner.
Leaving her leg on the rope. What a show off. Oh!
Neckbreaker, and this could be it. Going for the pin.
Get out of there. Get out. Kick out.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Almost clinching that win, successfully defending her women's championship.
She
in
looks
Canada,
mentally
but
broken, Dr. Bob.
a little frustration showing on the champ's face, but she's got to keep on her opponent, not give her any room to breathe.
You see
She's
that?
got to continue fighting for her belt.
That's the most prized title in all of Canadian women wrestling. Fireman's Gary.
Doesn't have all of it. Snapmare goes for the pin. No!
What a transition.
Going for a crossface. She has that synced in deep. Eleni hasn't moved yet. She has it synced in deep. Transitions into a Border City stretch, and she's got her.
You got to be kidding me. Get out of there.
He's wrenching back hard.
Come on.
Could this be all?
No. Come on, Eleni.
She's giving it up. She's giving it up. And the champ retains. GNW's Women's Champion of Canada, Lady Yasmin, will face Laurel Van Ness for GNW.
I gotta say, I'm very impressed by Lady Yasmin. Again, she's been working very hard, and clearly tonight she beat Elena in the middle of that ring.
Fair and square, nothing to debate about that one.
Very impressive, but guess what, Dr. Bob? She's clearly outmatched by Lauren Van Ness, and people better tune in, because she's gonna lose.